Did you know that tests show over 45% of synthetic oils on the shelves fail to meet their own protection claims? Yet people still trust the labels. Today, I'm going to show you the 9 best synthetic oils to buy and 5 that could ruin your engine. And stay till the end, because I'll reveal a secret truth most mechanics never dare to admit about synthetic oil. If you're someone who cares about protecting your vehicle with real facts instead of marketing hype, hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribing costs you nothing, but it helps us keep bringing you content that oil companies and dealers don't want you to see. Let's get straight to it. Number 9. Castrol Edge Advanced Full Synthetic. You ever pull an oil filter after 5,000 miles and it still looks clean? That's what first caught my eye about Castrol Edge. This stuff doesn't just lubricate. It flat out reinforces the metal surfaces. Castrol uses what they call fluid titanium technology. And yeah, it's not just marketing talk. I've torn down engines that ran on Edge for years, and the bearings looked smooth as glass. No scoring, no baked-on varnish. Here's what makes it stand out. Under high load, the oil film actually stiffens to prevent metal-to-metal contact. Most oils thin out when heat kicks in, but this one holds its ground. I've seen it run clean in turbo engines that hit 400 degrees Fahrenheit on the regular. Oil analysis from Blackstone Labs even showed low iron wear after long intervals. That's impressive. Now, it's not the cheapest on the shelf, but you get what you pay for. If you've got a direct injection engine or you drive hard in summer heat, this one earns its spot. It's strong, reliable, and doesn't shear down like some others do, but the next oil on this list? It surprised me even more. It's one I used to overlook until I saw what it could really do under pressure. Number 8. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic. I've trusted Valvoline longer than some mechanics have been alive. Back in the day, I ran it in fleet vehicles that saw 300,000 miles, and those engines still had strong compression. Valvoline Advanced Full Synthetic isn't just a name. It's one of the most balanced oils out there for real-world driving. Here's the thing, not every engine needs a racing oil. Most folks need something that handles stop-and-go traffic, cold starts, and long highway trips without breaking down. Valvoline nailed that formula. It's got anti-wear additives like moly and zinc and solid detergents that keep pistons spotless. I've cracked open valve covers on engines using this oil for years, and you can still read the casting numbers. Another big plus is that it doesn't burn off as quick as cheaper blends. Even Consumer Reports testing showed Valvoline held viscosity longer than a few pricier brands. And when you see the APISP and Dexos 1 Gen 3 certifications, you know it's built right. If you want steady, proven protection year-round, this is it. But don't get too comfortable, because the next oil on the list runs circles around most of what's on store shelves. It's the one that made me rethink what a clean engine really means. Number 7. Pennzoil Ultra Platinum Full Synthetic. Now this one's special. It is the only oil I know that's made from natural gas instead of crude oil. They call it Pure Plus technology. Sounds fancy, but here's the deal. That base oil is nearly free of impurities right from the start. I've seen the results firsthand. Engines running this oil stay spotless, even after 100,000 miles. No sludge, no blackened valve covers. What really makes it shine is how it handles extreme temperatures. I've used it in both hot southern states and freezing Midwest winters, and it keeps that same slick consistency. No startup clatter, no lazy oil pressure. In lab testing, it showed 65% cleaner pistons than standard synthetics, and the results prove it under real driving conditions. It also has excellent oxidation resistance, meaning it doesn't cook into tar under high RPM or towing loads. And yes, it meets a PISP and Dexos 1 Gen 3, so you know it's up to modern standards. It's the kind of oil that rewards drivers who actually maintain their cars right. But the one coming next? That's a heavy hitter built for endurance. It's the oil I reach for when I want extra miles without extra stress. Number 6. Mobil 1 Extended Performance. If there's one oil I've trusted in everything from old Chevis to modern Turbo 4 South, it's Mobil 1. But the Extended Performance version? That's the one that made me a believer in long drain intervals. Mobil didn't just stretch the mileage for marketing. They built this formula to earn it. This oil is packed with a triple additive system that keeps oxidation low and film strength high, even past 15,000 miles. I've run it in highway cars that go months between changes, then pulled the valve covers. No varnish, no sludge, just clean aluminum. Even Blackstone Oil reports back this up. Iron and aluminum wear stay impressively low, even after long runs. Mobil One's base stock is strong under heat, but what really stands out is its sheer stability. Many synthetics thin out after 5,000 miles of hard driving, but this one stays thick where it counts. It also resists burn-off, which is huge for engines that sip oil between changes. It's not flashy, it's dependable. It's the oil you pour in when you don't want to worry. And if you appreciate straight car advice like this, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the real stuff nobody else tells you. But trust me, the next oil, that's where performance meets attitude. It's the one you pick when you want your engine to feel as sharp as the day it rolled off the line. Number 5. Royal Purple High Performance Synthetic. Now, Royal Purple, that's a name that grabs attention before you even open the bottle. And yeah, the color's not the only thing special about it. I first used this oil on a 5.7 Hemi that had a bit of lifter noise. 2 oil changes later, that tapping was gone. Not magic, just solid chemistry. What sets Royal Purple apart is its Cinerlec additive technology. It's designed to bond to metal surfaces, so the protection doesn't wash off when the engine sits cold. That's why you'll notice smoother startups and quieter valve trains, especially on older engines or high-mileage rides. I've pulled down engines that ran this stuff, and those cam lobes looked brand new. It also has one of the highest film strengths I've seen in consumer-grade oil. Independent tests have shown reduced friction and better horsepower retention under load. It's not just marketing. You can actually feel the throttle respond better when the engine's running clean and free. Yeah, it's a bit pricier than the usual suspects. But if you're serious about performance or you've got a weekend car you truly love, it's worth it. Still, the next oil on this list? It's the one that's earned respect from the old-school mechanics and the new-school tuners alike. It's a real powerhouse built for endurance. Number 4. AMSOIL Signature Series. This brand has been around longer than most people realize. It was the first synthetic oil approved by the API way back in the early 70s, when everyone else thought synthetic was just a racing gimmick. But here's the thing, AMSOIL Signature Series isn't hype. It's one of the toughest oils I've ever seen hold up inside an engine. Oil analysis from trucks running 20,000 miles on this stuff still comes back with low wear numbers. That's not just good, that's rare. It's built with a high base stock purity and a boosted additive package that fights oxidation, neutralizes acids, and flat-out prevents sludge. Even under high-load towing, the viscosity doesn't collapse. I've used it in engines that tow heavy or idle long hours. It stays thick, stable, and clean. What I love most is how consistent it is. Cold mornings, blazing hot summers, it doesn't matter. You'll get the same steady oil pressure and smooth running every time. Number 3. Liqui Moly Synthoil Premium. This oil makes you appreciate real German engineering. It's not cheap and it's not flashy, but it's built with precision. I first tried it on a BM Dimming Line 6 that had a slight tick from worn lifters. A few thousand miles later, that engine ran quieter and smoother than it had in years. That told me all I needed to know. This oil's secret is molybdenum disulfide, a friction modifier that forms a microscopic layer between moving parts. It's like armor for your engine. The result? Less metal-on-metal contact, lower wear, and noticeably quieter operation. I've pulled valve covers off engines running Liqui Moly, and you can literally see the difference. The inside looks clean enough to eat off. It also holds viscosity beautifully under heat. I've seen 5W40 Liqui Moly maintain pressure after long highway pulls when cheaper oils thinned out like water. Plus, it's approved by some of the toughest European standards. ACEAA 3B4 and VW 502-505, which means it's built for engines that demand more than average. If you've got a European car or just want the kind of protection German automakers trust, this one's a gem. But hold on, because the next oil isn't just for cars. It's a heavy-duty formula that's earned a cult following among diesel owners and hard-used drivers alike. Coming in at number 2, Shell Rotella T6 Full Synthetic. Now, this one's a legend in the diesel world. Shell Rotella T6 is the oil that truckers, bikers, and off-road guys swear by, and for good reason. It's built to take abuse most passenger car oils can't handle. I've seen this oil come out of engines that spent their lives towing or climbing steep grades, and it still looked healthy. What makes it special? It's loaded with zinc and phosphorus, giving it incredible wear protection, especially for flat tappet cams. It also has excellent detergent strength, keeping soot and carbon from sticking to engine parts. That's a big deal for diesels. But it works wonders in gas engines too, especially older ones. Rotella T6 also handles heat like a champ. I've tested it in bikes and turbo cars that see oil tongue pushing 250 degrees Fahrenheit, and it still holds its viscosity and pressure. It's the oil you choose when you don't baby your ride. But the number one oil on this list pushes synthetics to the absolute limit. Number 1, Mobil 1 Annual Protection. Most oils are made to survive. This one is built to dominate. Mobil 1 Annual Protection isn't just another long-life synthetic. It's what serious engine builders and high-mileage drivers trust when failure is not an option. It's rated for up to 20,000 miles or 1 full year, and that's not a marketing stunt. Independent lab tests show over 50% better wear protection than standard synthetics, even past 15,000 miles. The secret is its ultra-stable base stock and a fortified anti-wear system with advanced friction modifiers. It doesn't thin out under heat, shear under load, or burn off. Pressure stays strong and engines stay protected. This is the only oil I trust for turbocharged engines and high-performance V8 South. If you want engine insurance, this is it. Now, not every oil is safe. Some can destroy engines fast, and we're about to name them. First, here are the 5 worst synthetic oils you must avoid. Number 5, no-name budget synthetic oils. I get it, saving a few bucks sounds good. But those no-name synthetics, they can cost you an engine later. Many of them show up with fancy labels, but no clear information on what standards they meet. That's a huge red flag. Most of these cheap blends skip key additives like detergents and anti-wear agents. I've torn down engines that used this junk, and the sludge buildup was awful. If the oil doesn't list a PISP or Dexos 1 Gen 3 certification, don't touch it. Number 4, high-mileage blends marketed as full synthetic. This one hits close to home for older car guys. You've probably seen bottles that scream, full synthetic, high mileage. But here's the trick. A lot of them aren't truly full synthetic. They're blends, and the fine print tells the truth. These oils can foam up, shear down, and leave sticky deposits. The problem isn't the high mileage label itself, it's when companies water down the formula. If your car's got years on it, stick with a proven full synthetic that actually lists its certifications on the back. Which brings me to number 3, oils without proper API or Dexos certification. This one's simple. No certification, no deal. Every good motor oil must meet official standards. Look for a PISP or a PISN+. For newer cars, check for ILS ACGF 6A. If you drive a GM vehicle, make sure it says Dexos 1 Gen 3. European cars and diesels have their own specific requirements. Uncertified oils are a gamble that can destroy your engine. Number 2, outdated or repackaged clearance shelf oils. You've seen them, dusty bottles sitting on the back shelf. They look like a deal, but they're engine killers in disguise. Oil doesn't age well. Additives settle, and once you pour it in, your engine pays the price. Some clearance oils are just repackaged old stock with old API ratings like SN or SM. Modern engines need a PISP, not yesterday's leftovers. Always check the manufacture date before buying. And now, the worst type of oil out there. Number 1, the wrong viscosity oil. This is the silent killer of modern engines. Some folks still pour thick 2OW50 into cars that need thin OW20, thinking thicker is better. That's dead wrong. Modern engines are built with tight tolerances. They need thin oils to reach every part fast on startup. Too thick, and you starve the top end of oil. Too thin, and your bearings take the hit. Always match what's printed on your oil cap or in the owner's manual, not what your buddy swears by. Mess up your viscosity, and even the best synthetic turns into a synthetic disaster. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our other videos for more engine-saving tips.